Page number 75 with all connected matters.
Lots. Additional item which I will see.
Yes.
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 We have filed one of the IA.
There's only one case. It's a bunch.
It's a bunch.
Okay.
Matter was actually state ballot was kind enough to hear matter ballot while auction was sitting at Gwalior. Basically, various rounds of litigation took place. The allegation is precisely that one of the nursing colleges are lacking infrastructure. Some of them may be having faculty duplicacy or faculty.
Yes.
These were the allegation. The initial state ballot, the committee was constituted by the High Court. That order was challenged, put on Supreme Court, that was remitted back. Then constitution of committee was changed. And ultimately, was handed over to CBI to conduct the investigation as to what kinds of deficiency these nursing colleges are facing.
Yes.
We moved the IA 699 of 2024.
In which
So
case?
this matter was
In which case?
yes. I mean, this is WP number 1080 of 2020.
No, item number.
Seven items. One case. Indeed,
Third case. Yes. IA number is
IA 699 of 2020.
application for appropriate orders. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why not we have moved the IA? Your Lordship will kindly appreciate, but there is no order restraining Nursing Council to declare the result of diploma course. But since one of the entire issue is monitored by the Honorable High Court, so in all fairness, we have moved the IA, seeking a direction of the Honorable Court that we may kindly be permitted to declare the result of 61,608 students who appeared in the diploma courses on various academic sessions from 2019-20, 2020-21, 2021-22. Now, a panic situation is created among the students. These students, they cannot be left with uncertain future. And therefore, we have come forward with this IA, making a most candid request, Madam.
Which is regular bench for this kind of a case.
Today morning it was being
DB1. DB1. Not available.
There is a recusal.
By one of the. So, Your Lordship, I kindly appreciate. May my lord, I would like to refer to the office.
There is an order.
All right. Yes.
My lord, may kindly permit me to take your Lordship to section IA2 at page 11, which we have filed. I just want to demonstrate, my lord, how these students, my lord, they are really facing panic situations. And this kind of WhatsApp messages my lord, they are making.
Yeah.
We need to take some steps my lord, to resolve the issue. And therefore, my lord, we find this thing. Should I read it for your lordship? GNM तृतीय वर्ष के रिजल्ट के संबंध में जैसा कि वर्ष 2023 के फरवरी माह में GNM तृतीय वर्ष की परीक्षा हुई थी जिसका रिजल्ट आज दिनांक तक घोषित नहीं हुई है, जिसके कारण मैं मानसिक रूप से परेशान हूँ, कि बर्बाद हो चुका है, मैं ना तो कुछ आगे कर पाऊंगा क्योंकि एक साल भी बीत चुका है, 2024 में भी मेरा बर्बाद न करें, आगे की पढ़ाई समय से नहीं हो पाएगी। आपसे आशा है कि मैडम का नाम यदि आप मेरे इस लेटर का उत्तर नहीं भिजवाते तो इस तरह का Your Lordship will kindly appreciate one. That in all fairness, one would be moved the IA. There is no order restraining us from declaring their result. But my respectful submission is, but we are proposing, but this is my first part of submission, that we may kindly be allowed to declare the result of 61,608 students will make a clear stipulation in their mark sheet.
Is there any restraint order?
No, there is no restraint. But
Any interim order passed in this case? In these
Holding
cases?
a fresh exam.
when we issued examination program, that was state. The examination program was issued by.
Where is that? Where is that?
But that order was state on 27th of February 2023 in WP number 4847.
That is 75.1.
But my first part of submission, it has nothing to do with the conduct of examination. But I'm thinking, I think this is a typical situation, where the large number, thousands of students
What
are
is this?
facing difficult times of their life.
Some report had been submitted last time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
17/1/24. What is that?
Initially, the incomplete report was submitted, then honorable court was kind enough to direct that let the complete report be submitted by the CBI. CBI on the last date of hearing submitted its final investigation report. Now that is report is there before your lordship. My first part of submission, it only relates to declaration of result. Result is already prepared. Now, the students have already appeared in the examination. They are waiting for the result. So, Madam, this is my first part of submission, Madam. And additionally, we might kindly be allowed to declare this. And second part of my submission would certainly, Madam, need examination of the report which is made before your lordship. But then, Madam, for the first part of my submission, my proposal is we make clear stipulation in the mark sheet that their result will be governed by the final outcome of the petition. So, Madam, this is my first part of it. It has nothing to do with the report which is there before you. And there is also no restraint order one that we cannot declare the result. But in all fairness, Madam, since it's a court monitored matter, so Madam, we thought it proper, Madam, to seek permission of the honorable court, or at least to bring this back within the knowledge of the honorable court that result is prepared, and we may be permitted to declare the result of 61,000, more than 61,000 students. Now, Madam, my second part of submission, if I may go through with the report submitted by the CBI, well, there may be different categories of nursing colleges. There may be some nursing colleges who may be severely deficient. I'm unaware because the report of CBI that has not been supplied to me. So I'm respectfully submitting that there may be some colleges where they may be severely deficient, they may not be having infrastructure, they may not be having proper faculty. Then, second part of the report may unfold this fact, that there may be various nursing colleges where there may be a minor deficiency that can be cured if we grant them some time, 1 month time, or 2 months time.
Yeah.
And thirdly, there may be various nursing colleges who might have been given clean sheet by the CBI. So, my second part of submission is that all those colleges which are given clean sheet by the CBI, well, they may be allowed to take up the admissions. They may be allowed to proceed further with the examination of the nursing courses. Now, this is my second part of submission.
Yeah.
Now, my third part of submission is, Madam, that the role of CBI is almost over, Madam, because they have submitted their report. With your lordship's kind permission, we will constitute state level committee who will go through with the report and who will find out how many colleges are there which are severely deficient. What number of nursing colleges are there where the deficiency could be improved, they could be deficiency could be made good. And we will make a proposal, that committee will make a proposal what we should do about the thousands of students who have already taken admission, where these students can be shifted so that their future may be protected. So, my lord, this is my another part of the application. So, I have filed this IA, my lord, seeking most humble prayer and relief from the honorable court, my lord, that these three relief, my lord, are highly essential and very crucial because, my lord, large number of students, my lord, they cannot be left with uncertain future, my lord. And there is a panic situation among students. And all these facts, my lord, we just wanted to bring it into the kind notice of honorable court. One more thing, my lord. One more document, my lord, which we have filed along with this IA. And that document, my lord, we kindly have a reference from page 8. This is section IA1. My lord, this is the main examination program which we have declared.
Yes.
And this examination is scheduled from 21st to 24th of November 2000. Or should we?
This is for the first year.
Respect to this one,
This is for the first year.
Yeah. Number in pursuant to this exam.
But the results which are held up are of which year?
2019, 20, 2021, 21, 22. Oh, sir,
19, 20,
sir, 2019,
20, 21,
21, 22.
21.
I stand corrected. 19, 20, 20, 21.
Hmm.
Then 21, 20.
Hmm.
Now, these academic sessions, Manav, only with regard to diploma courses. A&M first year and second year. Auxiliary nurse,
A&M, GNM.
auxiliary nurse and midwife,
Hmm.
first year and second year. Then, my lord,
A&M and GNM both.
G. First year and second year, diploma course. And the for your lordship's convenience, my lord, and I also give the date of the examination. For A&M first year and second year, the examination was conducted from 21/2/2023, 21/2/23 to 21/2/24/2023, 24/2/2023. Then examinations of GNM first year and second year, that was conducted on 18th of May 2023, 18/5/2023 to 24/5/2020.
This is GNM.
Number of students are different in academic section, but these numbers, if we add them, it comes to 61,608 students for different courses. A&M first year and second year, AGNM first year and second year, for different academic sections. This is the number.
This is a 2-year course.
G, first year and second, 2 years.
Only 2 years.
G, diploma course. It's a diploma course. But only for diploma course, we seek your lordship's kind permission. That condition, we may kindly be allowed to declare their result. Because by not large number of students, by not any situation is created for them.
You are appearing, Mr. Singh, for
But I am appealing for all the respondents.
including the council.
I am also appealing for nursing council, medical university, for all these. Barring private respondents of any manner. So, now recently, this is my submission with regard to the IA, which is pending consideration before the law.
Let us see the restraint order that was passed. Which is that here?
That is 27/2/2023.
But that is in W5.
In 1.5.
1.5.
35.1.
WP number 4847.
The order dated 27th February 23. 27th February.
7th February.
In 4847.
No such order.
Since it has been transferred from Gwalior, so it might be available in the paper book, Bharat. It is not available online.
Look, if the lordship takes up, one petition filed by the Association of Colleges for the same relief which the learned AG is saying, my lord. It is at point 43. We have annexed all the orders, my lord, from all the different petitions. Lordship may just see, my lord, point 43. That is a petition by the association. In that, it is annexure P14.
Well, for your lordship, we can be pass this order.
Yes, yes.
One copy of order.
Yes.
I don't know, kindly see the operative part, page 9. And this restrained order, my lord, only relates to degree course, not diploma course. Paragraph 10 में है सर. May I read it for your lordship? Paragraph 10.
So we are reading from para 9.
Okay.
This was examinations of BSc nursing and post basic
Degree course.
BSc nursing
Yes, only degree course, sir.
for alleged students also pursuant to executive council's decision.
G.
So shall not be conducted until further order.
Yes. So we have not conducted any exam.
So this had nothing to do with diploma.
It has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do.
So then there is no restraint.
There is no restriction.
So why need a direction?
But my submission, my lord, at the very beginning, my lord, I made it very clear.
Mm.
There is no restraint on.
Mm.
But in all fairness, my lord, since the honorable court is monitoring the whole issue, my lord, we thought it just and proper to make an application before the honorable court, so that, my lord, the honorable court may examine the prayer which we have made in the IA. And, my lord, in the interest of the student, we may be permitted to declare the result. We make a stipulation in the market. This is first part of the submission, only with regard to diploma course. That course, that examination program was never stayed by the honorable court. So, with regard to my first part of submission, your lordships may kind enough to permit us, to declare the result with stipulation that it will be kept subject to final outcome of the rectification.
And what is the cause of action here? What is the prayer made in the petition?
I am applying for the petitioner now.
Hmm.
And in this case, the basic premise is that retrospective affiliation to nursing colleges. In the year 2020.
Retrospective affiliation.
So the statute does not permit retrospective application. They have granted university has granted 3 year affiliation to all these colleges. which is under challenge. E5 in this petition is the statutory schedule which is prescribed. For every health courses, there is a strict statutory schedule which is prescribed, which is to be followed for the purpose of affiliation, recognition, and admission. So, in violation to that statutory schedule, they have granted retrospective application, which is under.
What my understanding has completed. Again, I'm sorry, I'm taking my submission. The first part of my prayer is that with regard to diploma courses, we are seeking permission of the court to declare the result even when there is no order restraining us from declaring the result. So, what my learned friend has submitted, that is with regard to degree courses. Now, this is the issue which may be, it requires hearing, whether there was power with the medical university to grant retrospective affiliation or not. So, I'm not addressing on that issue. But my first part of submission nothing to do with the internal order which was passed.
Any of these petitions dealing with this diploma courses?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं था. मैं आपको
let us hear the other side.
Taking further what but I'm appealing for the Association of Colleges, essentially for the same relief which is being sought by the.
You are a party or you have intervened?
I have a petition separate and I'm like 0.43 million. 0.43 is a matter by the Association of Colleges. Now, there are two other aspects, and your lordship just while sitting at Indore, in 2021 August, your lordship said constituted a committee of some members to respective colleges. That petitioner, that respondent college, that time went to Supreme Court that order was stay. And Supreme Court directed that a committee under the rules should be constituted, which is contemplated. Pursuant thereto, a 10-member committee under the rules was constituted. Now that committee, at that time inspected about 200 colleges. They found 120 compliant and 70 colleges not fulfilling the condition. While the matter was going on at Gwalior, there was a subsequent order of CBI inquiry against all colleges. So those colleges which were already inspected by that Supreme Court directed committee and were cleared by the committee, they went to Supreme Court again. The Supreme Court stayed that order for those colleges which have already been inspected by the statutory committee pursuant to order and have been found to be compliant. That inquiry with regard to those colleges is stayed. Thereafter, the matter went on for some hearings before the Gwalior bench and ultimately it was transferred. In September, 3 months deadline was given by this honorable court to conclude the CBI. In January, part of the report was submitted. And in the last hearing, the final report of CBI was submitted. And the honorable court had indicated that whatever colleges which have already been cleared by the CBI, they would be considered our prayer block. Now, there are two more aspects. One, what Mr. Singh says about the held up results of 1920, 2021, and 21-22. Pursuant to the interim order of February 23, which I have shown to your lordship, the photocopy is also there. Now, the current examinations were also stayed. And now, because of this ongoing case, the government is not allowing fresh academic session. Now, for the current academic session, last year, the last date was January 31st. Previous year, it was at end of February. So, we are well within time even for that. So, rather than 1 minute, there are 3 aspects which my lords would consider. The results declaration of the diploma courses, which for no reason have been withheld by the state. The only reason being, showing deference to the court monitored investigation and inquiry into this college. That's the only reason, and there is no impediment otherwise for the state to declare the results for those 61,000 candidates. Second, all over the state, for these 300-400 colleges, the examinations which were to be held of the students who have already completed their course, that is February 23 order, the examinations are stayed. Now, my lords read para 9 of that order. That was because it could not have been the stand of the petitioner in that case is that without proper inquiry, retrospective affiliation could not have been. That is what the submission in crux is. So for that, CBI inquiry is already complete. Now, even that ground goes for the petitioner in the PIL to say now. Because what I am respectfully submitting is the colleges which have already been now cleared by CBI. There would be no impediment, my lord, for declaration of the past failed up results, number one. Number two, the stay of examinations in the February order, my lord, which your lordship just now saw. And, my lord, for the admission of the current academic session. Otherwise, my lord, these are all private. 1 year goes by, my lord, and they have to maintain the entire staff and pay them for 1 year. They can't survive. So, virtually, my lord, if the colleges are not allowed to give an admission, my lord, only those colleges, I am again repeating, my lord, which are cleared by CBI. There may be, my lord, 10-20%, my lord.
Then we have to hear it and finally decide on the basis of the report.
My lord, everybody will agree, my lord, what had transpired on the last date of hearing. The Honorable Court said we will just examine the CBI report which was handed over. And then Lordship was inclined to consider our in the state's prayer on the 3 lines. Subject to what objections they will always have, not that your Lordship should always consider their own. But ultimately, look, the entire education system in the health sector cannot be like this. They have to go on. There would be 10-20% which are non-compliant. They should be shut down. But what about the 80% colleges? What about the 60,000 students who have already appeared? And the current session will not going zero unless my lords permit us to grant admission. We have to, in any case, my lord, maintain entire staff. My lord, my current admission is stayed, but my previous session is going on. I have to maintain my current staff. I have to pay them, but there is no admission. From where do I pay the staff? So again, this will lead to further complications. So, my lord, now, if the petitioners were to, my lord, even now object to CBI inquiry also, then, my lord, certainly, my lord, Lordship will have to find out some other agency, my lord, above CBI who would do this job. First, my lord, that High Court directed committee, that Supreme Court said no, let it be a statutory committee under the rules, 10-member committee. They did it, part of it. Meanwhile, there is a direction for CBI inquiry. Now, CBI, after, my lord, about 1.5 years, has completed the inquiry. CBI direction was in 2022, my lord, but 1.5 years ago. Now, even that is complete. So, my lord, now, any further delay, my lord?
So, no, in fact, my predicament is, should I hear this matter or not?
Oh my. We can see
I didn't see our situation well.
Lord, this will be in the morning, Lord. In the morning, maybe one.
Whatever your lordship will say, bow down to it. But our difficulty is what my learned friend has virtually supported my submission. All 3 submissions which we have made. But your
we
lordship
will have to hear this matter. Both sides will have to hear and open the report and then decide. So let it be before a bench where there is some kind of a regularity or continuity. Or
We hope there is at least continuity in this bench.
no, are you wishing this for my brother?
But if that be so, that's all we can do.
what we are doing. That committee, your lordship will kindly take decision in this regard, but not your lordship. It's a proper, the lordship is these things. Because we have, for example, you get an opportunity, what no,
The Honorable the Chief Justice will now have to reallocate to some other, maybe DB3 or.
That's why I'm saying 1 or 2 days, not so that lordship may, if not chooses to.
No, I'll talk to the Registrar General and then ensure that it's listed as early as possible in this week itself. Yes.
They make a submission, CBI report is complete. This may be there, this may not be. We may be allowed to inspect this report. Because without inspecting this, what they have done is, and their previous conduct doesn't inspire confidence. 55 colleges, they went to Supreme Court and got in stay on the basis of fraud. And that's why they make noises that 55 colleges will be got stay.
But that report was for the consumption.
Should have passed an order.
Which is that order?
22/7/2022, we pointed out this fact before this honorable court only. And your lordships were kind enough to ask them to file fresh affidavit.
Is there any judicial order to put that report in public domain?
No.
It's only for the consumption of the court.
Yes.
So how do we give you a copy then?
No, he may be allowed to inspect it in the court premises.
How do we do that?
Because otherwise, how do we know that whether they have done their job fully or not?
No, that you'll have to trust the court for that.
And whether these issues are, they have prepared us an option, whether these issues are. And they say that it's complete. 396, as per our information, 396 colleges are yet to be inspected, and it is these 396 colleges with reference to which they want the result to be declared. These 396, they are more worried about declaring the results.
That pertains, no, their request is pertaining to a different course.
No, that's what I'm saying, trying to say, your lordship.
How is it related to the bachelor's degree?
College itself is not there, and the faculty itself is not there. Whether they run a degree course or a diploma course or a 1-year course, how does it matter? The entire thing is whether the colleges are there or not, whether the educator was there or not, the inspector was there or not. They want to turn Madhya Pradesh into another factory which is turning out quacks, and they will play with human life. No, it's not that. No, we have serious objection to. I am also having serious objection to. How your state and your officials say they have serious objection. They have not put any of your officers friends should prepare.
Mr. Bagrecha, we'll pass suitable orders. We'll pass suitable orders so that this case is taken up by you.
For me, you have no authority to. No matter. This is the attitude. They are delaying this matter for nothing. They are playing with the future of thousands of students. It is your.
They may believe CBI or CBI, but they have to ultimately.
No, I am not saying that. I have.
They can pinpoint something against the CBI, but not at least. They should have failed with one.
So if Mr. Bagrecha, if there's something wrong with the report, the court will definitely see and tell you. You have to trust the court.
I have already read my synopsis for the.
So let it be listed maybe tomorrow or day after.
I have no objection.
We'll ensure that.
That's all.
Hey, Mr. Sharma or Mr. Singh, you want to say something?
My lord,
But I'm assisting in this case to the Honorable AG sir, so I don't want to say anything more.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
my lord, I pray for withdrawing some items which are relates to the enrollment for the previous years. The matters have become infectious.
Acha, there cannot be a more attractive request. Withdrawing.
Because my lord, they are related to
Which
the
is that
enrollment.
item?
Item number 75.13, 75.20,
Just a minute. 75.13.
13.
That is Prithvi College.
Yes, my lord.
And
Another is 75.20, 20.
20 is
Ideas.
this is Idea Nursing.
Yes, my lord.
Then
Third one is, my lord, 75.14.
1-4.
Yes, sir.
1-4 is Apex College.
Yes, my lord. Another is, my lord, 75.20, 22.
To
Grantham.
22 is Grantham College, yes?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Next, madam, 75.3.
75.3 is Regional Institute of Nursing.
RL Nursing, हाँ sir.
Yes?
और next है sir, 75.27.
Mr. Sharma, just a minute. In this 75.3, you are not a council.
RL Nursing. I am council में. 8 होगा sir. RL Nursing के नाम से sir. 8 होगा. WP number 2640460.
75.8.
RI Nursing. हाँ, इसमें आपका. Yes. What?
Yes.
Which?
Next is madam 75.27. MLB College.
27. 27 is JB Institute. No, sorry. MLB College, yes.
MLB College, जी sir, जी sir.
Yes. Yes.
That's all, sir. Yes, my lord. I am praying for withdrawing this petition because they have become infectious.
बस इसमें लिखिए that Sri Jiten Sharma, appearing for the petitioner at the very outset, praised the withdrawal of this petition, as they have become as the cause raised therein have become infectious. Petition stands dismissed as withdrawn.
Total 6 cases, 95.2.
Then just a minute. 75.8, 75.13, 75.14, 5.20, 75.22, and 75.27. That's all.
एक मैटर हो रहा है सर.
कौन सा है?
ये सर फ्लोरेंस WP number 26909.
नहीं, उसका आइटम नंबर बताइए.
आइटम नंबर एक सेकंड.
ये 25.21 भी है आपका CSM कॉलेज. ये भी
हाँ,
आप
सर, जी वो भी है सर, वही है.
हाँ, ये 75.21 भी.
और एक है सर 75.36 फ्लोरेंस.
E6.
जी सर.
E6 is Florence Nightingale.
जी सर.
रखे हुए हैं आप.
फ्लोरेंस के नाम से है सर 36 वाला.
That's all.
That's all sir. Oblige madam.
8 हो गए. Now, and there are 8 such cases which you are withdrawing, Mr. Sharma.
Yes my lord, yes my lord.
All right.
Oblige sir.
Remaining will pass order.
Okay sir. Oblige sir.
75.2. 75 point Maruti Institute. All right, 75.2. Any other withdrawal? All right. Yeah.
किसी और को मत करवा देना.
बोल देंगे उसे लगा दे कोई मतलब नहीं है. भाई कल परसों में आ गया तो मुश्किल. Anything else, Mr. Singh? No. Sorry for the trouble.
Go ahead.